Okay, Maisie girl, we have another book, and this one's really cool because it's about water. And you know, growing up in Michigan, you are surrounded by the Great Lakes and so much beautiful fresh water. So this is a book about some Native Americans and how important water is to them. So this is called Autumn Peltier, Water Warrior, written by Carol Lindstrom, illustrated by Bridget George. Forward by Autumn Peltier. My relationship with water and my work as an Indigenous water advocate and an Indigenous rights activist began with my late Aunt Josephine. The celebration of her work, her guidance, and her legacy brought me to tears. I could feel her spirit as I read, as I took in the words and illustrations that depicted our water journey so well, and it felt like she was smiling. In our culture, we look at water as a living being, and we're taught to treat it with the same respect we would show another human. Water is the lifeblood of Mother Earth. It gives all life, and there is no life without it. My hope is that young people learn from our story and use their voices to speak up for future generations. I am maybe. I have a spirit. I have feelings. I remember. For a very long time, all life on earth cared for me, looking 7 generations into the future to make sure I was pure and clean for their children's children. I remember how the Anishinaabe cherished me, loved me. Speak for the water, sing for the water, dance for the water. Over time, more people came, diminishing their voices, drowning out their message. Those people didn't care for me, didn't cherish me, didn't love me. As my voice grew quieter, the women who cared for me were forced to get louder. And then I met Grandma Josephine. I remember her touch, the ripple. She walked miles and miles around the Great Lakes, carrying my spirit in her copper pail, so people would see her and see me. The 7th generation is creating a sea of change. It was a soft voice at first, like a ripple, but with practice, it grew louder. When Grandma Josephine journeyed on to the spirit world, Autumn, her great niece, began to use her voice for me. Autumn is the 7th generation. She honors me through ceremony, offering up a sema and prayers for my health and well-being. I know Autumn, and Autumn knows me. Speak for the water, sing for the water, dance for the water. When she saw signs that read stop, water not safe, to drink, to wash, to touch, she summoned her courage and confronted the people who made decisions, telling them she was unhappy with their choices, telling them that I am precious, telling them that without me, there would be no life, there would be nothing. Her ancestors knew that as the 7th generation, Autumn would one day raise her voice. Though she began in her great-aunt's footsteps, Autumn is blazing her own path, for me. Speak for the water, sing for the water, dance for the water. For the next 7 generations, for healthy animals and plants, for you, for me. With Grandma Josephine guiding her and the women who came before her, Autumn visited different Indigenous communities. She met leaders from all over the world, speaking out loud and strong for me. Like a ripple in a vast sea, People are beginning to wake up and listen. But I need all of you now to grow the ripple into a tidal wave. Be like Autumn and Grandma Josephine. Leave good footprints for me. Speak for the water, sing for the water, dance for the water. What will you do for me? Here is Grandma Josephine. And then here is Autumn. All right, girly. Love you. See you soon.